Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the DnA podcast. I'm your host, Darius Dominguez.
I'm the co-host, Andrew Matos.
And on this episode, we sound a little bit different. That's because we're recording outside again together, and that's because we're attempting to build a hockey rink.
Yes, if we actually have water in it.
Yes, we are trying to build some ice. We are Canadian, and not much to do these days. So, we're trying.
Yeah, we're trying. It's getting there, so...
It's getting there. So,
and it's going to be a very interesting episode. So, last few episodes, I told Darius to watch a movie franchise called The Matrix.
I did, yes.
And he finally watched it.
I finally watched it.
Very good.
And on the other hand, I've been nagging Andrew to watch Mandalorian, and finally...
And I watched it.
He's watched it. Let's go. So we're going to talk about that on this episode.
So, let's get started.
Yes, let's get started.
So, the Star Wars Kenobi show.
Yes, I'm super excited for that.
Me
actually.
too. 6 episodes.
Yes.
A season. An hour long.
Yes, each episode. So there's going to be 6 seasons, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I know.
There's going to be 6 episodes in the first season, much like The Mandalorian, because there's only 8. But each episode will be an hour long.
Yeah.
And the one thing that they said that's pretty interesting to me is they said Hayden Christensen.
He's going to be all in 6 episodes?
He's going to be in all 6 episodes.
That's going to be crazy.
That is going to be sick. But it's pretty interesting to me because, like, what do you do with that character? Like, he's already Darth Vader, so I wonder what they're going to... how he's going to be in
I
these
think
episodes.
what's going to happen is that... When he got burned on that what was that planet?
Mustafar.
Yes, thank you, Mustafar. I was gonna say Mustafar too. Is when I think they're gonna continue on from the storyline when he actually became like Darth Vader and had like the burning issues that he had originally, and then I think it just continue. And then I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna continue from. I think they're gonna continue from the Solo movie. Not Solo, sorry.
Rogue One.
Yeah, thank you, Rogue One. Yeah, I think they're gonna continue from there, like right before Rogue One. You know what I mean?
Like it'll tie in from episode 3 to Rogue One.
Yeah, to Rogue One.
And then Rogue One will go to episode 4,
right?
Yeah. That would be interesting.
I think that's what's gonna happen
if they did something like that. Like
I think so.
I think that would be a good avenue.
Because you were saying that it's like what 5 years after episode 3?
I think it's 10 years. They said, but I got mixed up with the Mandalorian because Mandalorian is
5
years after episode 6.
Okay.
So it's kind of. I know these shows.
Yeah,
a lot of shows now.
So maybe they might change it up. So I think that's what's gonna go to that route.
Yeah,
you know.
But I don't know how he fits in, like Hayden Christensen. Like,
that's
but
true
I'm not
too.
getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to build stories for Disney, so I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not the one who has to come up with the story. Somebody else does. So.
What's his face gonna do the writing?
I think
John Favreau.
Yeah, and his buddy Dave Filoni. Who
Dude,
they both did Mandalorian.
John Favreau, he knows what the hell he's doing.
He knows how to bring a franchise to life.
I'm telling you, man. Like, he knows what he's doing, man. Like, he's just such a good like director, writer.
I mean, look what he did with Iron Man.
Yeah, the first one,
especially the first one. It got everything kicked off the floor. I mean, imagine or kickstarted. Imagine if Iron Man failed, right?
Yeah.
But he made a fantastic movie.
Fantastic movie,
and then it kickstarted the rest of the MCU. They had already made Hulk, but Hulk was kind of like crap.
Yeah,
so if Iron Man was crap too,
it was because that's the thing, because in the first one, like, that's what blew up. That's like exactly what Marvel needed, just a big blow up, and it was the Iron Man originally.
Originally that's the movie that kickstarted.
Yeah, it just blew up, right? So, yeah, man, like, what we're gonna do with the Kenobi show, I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I have no idea really what they're going to do. That's what's most exciting to me. I don't really have any idea.
Yeah,
right? Nothing's really leaked.
Yeah, so. I know. But most likely they're going to release it like probably middle of this year and see what happens. Goes from there.
Well,
right?
they've, to my understanding, they've started filming already.
Oh, did they?
Or they're about to, or something. So,
well, if it's 6 episodes, probably later this year then.
I would say like halfway through the year, and then it releases at this time next year.
It's like
so that's awesome.
It was like The Walking Dead when it first came out.
Yeah, they give a little...
Like 6 season. First season, it was 6
episodes, yeah.
And people loved it, and then it would continue from 16
exactly.
each season,
Well,
right?
the thing with this is different than Walking Dead, because Walking Dead came out when zombies were hot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But this, is going to be hot.
Yeah.
They didn't know how Walking Dead was going to be.
Because of the failures of I'm not talking about those other ones.
The other ones,
yeah, so...
But I'm excited for Kenobi, man.
Me too.
I have a feeling... just the nature of the character, like Obi-Wan, I think I'm going to like it better than Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But if it's better than Mandalorian, then...
Yeah, I totally agree. I can't wait.
It's going to be fantastic, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one either.
It's going to be super good. What do we got next?
You were mentioning that there's a new VERTX game on Unreal Engine.
Okay, I have to talk about this game because you don't know about it. And I was hoping, actually, because of the circumstances we're recording this week, I can't actually show Andrew what I'm talking about, and I wanted to put it on screen. I might still put it on screen, gameplay, because I recorded a little bit of me playing the other day. So there's a new game called VERTX, I think.
Okay.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Oh, VERTX?
VERTX, yeah.
Okay.
It's a free-to-play, like, not one-on-one, but, like, combat game. And it uses the Unreal engine, that new Unreal Physics engine.
Okay.
Yeah, it uses a new engine. And it's a hand-to-hand combat game, so, like, swords. But what they did is the developers modded it, so they gave everyone lightsabers.
That's
and then you can,
awesome.
It's free to play. You can download from the website onto your computer, and then you join a server.
Yeah.
But what they did is they also have a separate site where you can download mods, so you can download the skins for different characters. So I have my Anakin Skywalker skin, and I get into a lobby online. There's 100 people in the lobby.
That's really cool.
And you're just fighting. Like it could be like 4 on 6.
That's crazy.
I was just in there like, and the fighting is like even better than Star Wars Battlefront. The guys are like, the lightsabers are behind their back, they're doing flips. I saw one guy, like, there's a map where it's basically Bespin, like Cloud City.
Yeah.
And they have a ship parked out there, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, I come outside and there's like 5 people, like 5-on-5 fighting, just lightsabers everywhere.
That's cool.
And I look up and somebody dressed as Darth Maul does like a backflip off the ship and just comes down, like slices like 2 guys and they're dead.
That's
like,
cool.
I was like, whoa, and I'm jumping in there and I'm trying, like, I'm getting murked, right?
Yeah.
And like, I was, but it's so much fun. Like,
That's
I found it on. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars Theory. It's a guy on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, shout out to him because like
he does a phenomenal.
So many good videos.
He does.
I was watching a live stream. He was playing it, and I was like, damn. So I googled it and I downloaded it myself, and I was like, this is really fun. And you can do like super customization stuff. Like you can download Darth Vader's skin, and then make him completely lime green instead of black.
That's cool.
And then you can give him like a blue lightsaber. So you can just like make him whatever color, whatever.
That's really cool.
And go online. And
That's cool.
There's people like Darth Sidious, and they make his cloak like bright pink and like it looks weird, but like it's like you have all these. Like,
it's also cool.
You have 100 characters in one map, and they're just like fighting.
That's actually really cool, man.
And they have the actual maps from the old Battlefront games and like new ones that they developed themselves. But they take it from different Star Wars games, like, you know, Star Wars Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
They'll take maps from that. They'll take maps from Jedi Academy, that game.
Okay.
They'll take maps from Battlefront.
Yeah.
And then they, like, mod them, put in the game. And then you download them, you can play them online with other people.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
But, like, I don't know, the first time I joined, it was hectic. It was, like, 150
You were just like,
people.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I didn't even know what buttons, how to move. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. But, like, people, like, I saw one, there's, like, a Mustafar map, the lava and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can climb to the very top of the thing, like even in the movie.
Yeah.
People are doing backflips and like force, like pushing people, and they're going flying like into the lava. Like it was cool. So that game is like, Google it, and if you're listening to this and watch it on YouTube, it is, if they can like perfect it and make it like an actual game,
probably
like,
game developer.
Yeah, because it's like super mod heavy, right? Like, you can't customize your own guy.
Yeah.
And you can't like. It's like super mod reliant, but if they like take, it's like a regular game that they use mods to build this, right?
Yeah.
But if they actually make it a real game, it would smash anything Star Wars.
Oh, absolutely.
And the graphics are you'd have no idea. It's amazing.
Like the way you just told me right now about the new engine in the game. Like you just said it, like the customization, the modding you can do.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like if they're doing stuff like that, they'll make a killing.
You can make your lightsaber whatever color and whatever character and dress them however you want. Like it's crazy.
That's cool.
It's really cool, and the combat is really, because it's a combat game. It's not a Star Wars game, but they use mods to make it a Star Wars game.
That's really cool.
So it was like, when I figured that out, I was like, this looks sick. I have to try it out myself, and it's the real deal. Like it's sick, and I have a gaming PC, so like ran beautifully, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like 120 frames per second. I'm like, very nice.
Very nice.
But I would say if you have like a gaming PC or a PC that can run it fast enough, try that game, and bring it to console. Please make it an actual game.
Like actual
develop
game.
it and bring it to console. It'd be sick.
Don't give it to EA though. That's for sure.
Don't give it to EA. EA can keep Battlefront.
Yeah,
keep Battlefront. But anything else, bring it over.
That's awesome, man. I if I had a PC, I would have downloaded it, played it myself.
It's sick. You would like it, and you can input it to controllers too, I think.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but you'd have to like make each button what you want on the controller,
customize
like
it,
map it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty sick though. It was sick.
And also another game you playing on PC right now that I haven't touched yet is Cyberpunk.
You have not touched. Okay, we had Ryan, our cousin, on last week. He talked about Cyberpunk. He said, and this is one thing I failed to mention last week when he was on. He said it's his favorite game of all time now. it's a fun game, but Ryan is not a gamer. Ryan's thing is movies and all that.
Yeah.
So it could be his favorite game, but as I've played it more now, I'm playing it on the top settings, on the best possible way you can play it on PC.
Ultra high settings.
Yeah. It's running beautifully. I built my own PC basically, right?
Yeah.
For video editing and gaming. So it's top notch.
Yeah.
And I'm playing it on PC, which this game was built to play on PC. Not PlayStation 5.
No.
It's definitely not PlayStation 4.
Not yet.
No. And maybe not ever.
Yeah, probably the way it is.
But my advice is if you haven't bought it yet and you're not definitely excited for it, don't buy it. That's my advice now.
Yeah, just don't buy it right now because it's not. They still have to patch it. They released it too early.
They released it way too early. Here's my advice to developers, and I know you say it too. Like if it's not finished, don't release it because you're gonna dig yourself a bigger hole. Yeah. Don't release it because then people will hate the game and never want to buy anything from you ever again.
Exactly.
This game has so much potential. That's the problem.
When the PS4 and Xbox One first came out, when they released Assassin's Creed Unity, it was a glitch. Like it was pretty much like Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. And then they have 50 gigs worth of updates. Like it's ridiculous.
And nobody wants that.
Yeah,
nobody wants that.
And then later on, you wait, and then you buy it, and then it's fixed.
And then it's fixed. But nobody, it's too late. Nobody wants that.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like for me now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until it's finished, actually polished. Then I'm gonna buy it.
Yes. And hopefully down the road they add multiplayer as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
But it's so hard for me to play that game in the way that
it is right now.
Yeah, and it's so much fun. It has so much potential. It is actually fun. But then I'll do a mission and I'll park my car and my car will go flying. And then
sometimes it crashes, no?
And it crashes and the NPCs are crazy and the game. Did you mean the game crashes?
Yeah, the game crashes.
The game crashes.
Yeah, game crashes.
And it's real because I'll check my PC performance and it's not my PC.
No, it's the game.
It's the game that crashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe you're running it at too high settings. Well, if my PC can handle it,
yeah.
What's the problem here?
Exactly.
Why is it my problem?
You know what's funny too?
Yeah.
There's the same issue that happened with the Batman Arkham Knight. They came out on PS4.
Was that the one? Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes, I had that game too. Yeah.
That's the thing, because everything runs beautifully on consoles, but on PS4 it ran beautifully. And Xbox as well. No,
yes.
Did it come on Xbox?
I think it was a PlayStation exclusive at first.
I think it still is, but anywho,
maybe it is. Oh,
I think so. But anywho, when it released on PC, it was glitched like crazy.
Oh, like crazy! I remember seeing the videos back in the day.
Yeah, man, it kept crashing and Batman goes through the floor and stuff. It's just, I'm telling you, I'm right now, CD Projekt Red, they're getting sued for billions of dollars
for false advertising.
Because
they had it. That's why they pulled it off the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Because I even had, and actually, if you're listening to right now, shout out Nick, Noah's friend. I know you listen to the podcast. And he mentioned it. They took it off the PlayStation Store. He's like, I can't even buy it. And I was like, dude, if it was on the PlayStation Store, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Because he has a PlayStation 4, right?
Yeah.
Don't buy it.
No, it's not even worth it.
Why waste so much money?
Exactly.
For something that's 7 frames a second.
Yeah, right? Literally.
If you've seen gameplay of it on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, it's worse than a PlayStation 2 game. Mm-hmm. It looks worse than a PlayStation 2 game.
Legit, it has PS1 graphics.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
And gates disappear. You'll walk into something and something was supposed to be there and it just disappears.
I don't know, but
insane.
they need to smarten up. And there was another one too called No Man's Sky.
That game was a huge failure.
That was a crazy false advertisement too.
Oh, huge.
Oh yeah,
I remember the advertising for that game, and I was like, "This will be the best game ever."
Yeah,
made.
and then when it came out, wow, you go to each planet and you scan shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, nice."
That's awesome.
And the craziest part about that is that game's free now.
Yeah, now it's free.
Yeah.
And then they're doing updates, and then they made it even better now.
And yes, the game is better now, but my point is,
I don't care anymore.
Imagine how much money they've lost that they could that they lost, but that they could have made.
They could have made,
because they didn't wait or they didn't fix all the bugs and whatever. Right?
Yeah,
it's such a shame because Cyberpunk has so much potential. Like Ryan said, it is so much fun. It is so much fun at its peak, right?
Yeah.
But to get to the peak, you have to get through so many game crashes. Not like sometimes, like the other day I was playing and like actually having fun and progressing through the story, and then the game crashes and I'm like, I don't even want to boot it up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm like, whatever. I'll go to bed. And I'll play another day.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like that's annoying. In a gaming experience, you want to be
like invested in it.
Yeah, like I was in the middle of a mission and I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah,
right?
and just all of a sudden like, oh,
I gotta watch this cutscene again and kind of be bored through it.
I know, and you can't skip it. It's ridiculous.
That's kind of silly. Enough about Cyberpunk and film games.
That's true, man. So, and another topic, there's an awesome show. Season 4 is coming out of it. It's called Stranger Things.
Yes. I'm excited.
I'm so excited to watch this because I watched literally this show in 1 week.
Literally 1 week.
1 week. I loved it.
Yep.
Like, it's such a good show.
It is really... It's so good, man.
Like, honestly, like, when he told me they had this and this and this, I'm like, okay, I'll get it to eventually. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit my ass on a chair. I'm going to give it the next... I'm going to give it, the like, 10 minutes.
We'll give it time, yeah.
Give it time to see how it is.
Because I remember you watched it for, like, a long time ago.
Yeah, I did.
But you only spent... like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did. That's the thing, because I was watching and they were playing the Dungeons and Dragons. Because I was like, oh shit, I got stuff to do, and I was always busy doing stuff.
Yeah,
right?
So you didn't really like sit down and watch it.
Yeah, sit down and watch it, and get back to it again. I'm like,
so you're like,
and you're like, and you kept saying, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and like fully watch this show.
Yes.
And I started watching. I like remember what's going on. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
And what's the kid named Will?
That gets abducted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will.
It was Will, right?
Yeah.
So, he's riding his bike, and he hears the noise, and he gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
He's gone. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I was...
Like, right away.
Right away, I was like, okay, I want to see what the hell happened.
Yeah, man.
And, see him for, like, the whole season, because he was in the... Upside Down universe.
That's crazy. It's such a good show. Like,
and it's awesome, too, because it reminds me of the elements and this atmosphere of Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
You know what I mean? Like, I was watching, I'm like... Oh, this is the shit.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
A lot of people criticize it. Like, they're like, too many people say it's so good. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, they really, like, they're like, these people don't know what they're talking about. Like, they just say it's really good. But it is, because there's so many characters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it all fits in. It doesn't feel rushed. Like,
exactly.
We talk about how movies are rushed sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And this one doesn't seem rushed at all to me.
No, it doesn't. It takes its time.
It takes its time. Everything's explained, and everyone has their, their chance and their fight or their chance to, like at the end of the season when everything's building and they're fighting the
creature.
Yeah, whatever. Everybody has their chance. You know what I mean?
And
everyone's on screen having equal time.
Yeah, and you meet like 11.
It's crazy.
Which her name in the show is Jane.
Yes, and you keep saying.
And then like
making sure that.
Yeah, like it's.
God, it's really good, man.
I can't wait to tell what happens the next season, man.
And that's the thing, because even David, I don't know how do you say his name? David Harbour. Yeah, who plays...
I forgot his name, but it's the actual guy. But Harper is going to be...
Hopper is going to be back. Yeah. We saw it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And the actor who plays him says that he's most excited for this season. So, like, this season's going to be...
It's all about him, though.
It's going to be sick. Well, not all about him, but yeah.
Pretty much. But
there will be a lot about him.
Yeah, because he's stuck in the...
Siberia, basically.
Siberia, yeah.
But, I don't know, man. I'm excited for that show.
Me too.
And season 4 is coming... hopefully soon, because they had the whole COVID issue too filming. I think,
yeah, that's true.
Pushed everything back.
That's true.
But hopefully soon, man. That's exciting.
Man. And the next topic on this one.
Yeah.
WB is releasing 2 Batman franchises with the best Batman, in my opinion. Yes. One of the best, Michael Keaton.
Yes, sir.
And the good old upcoming Robert Pattinson. Batman.
Here's the thing. They were gonna do. I saw that they were gonna do with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But instead, they decided to go with Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's good because now you have the OG. First of all.
Yeah, the
Michael Keaton.
Like his Batmobile is the shit.
Yeah.
I love his Batmobile.
I know. And now it stays canon too, where his character picks up where we left off in the original movie.
Yeah.
That's the same Batman. He's just older now.
Exactly.
Right? So it's pretty sick to me.
You know what's awesome too? Like I said this before.
Yeah.
And the Flash and like the other DC shows that come out, right?
Yeah.
They did the 5 episode of the Crisis Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
One of the first episodes, like the first episode, like different Earths are getting destroyed.
Yeah.
It showed the Michael Keaton's Batman
universe
in the show. It said Earth 89.
Yeah.
And it said like, and the guy who did the journalist that was in the movie, he
Same
said,
guy.
he was like, I don't know where you are, but I hope you save us, because they showed the bat
symbol,
bat
yeah.
symbol in the sky. I was like, that's the
Amazing.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
And you know what's awesome too?
Yeah.
I think they were saying that he might be in the Flashpoint movie.
That's a rumor too. Yeah, Michael Keaton
If he
will be
does,
there.
oh my god.
And then, not only is that amazing, all of that is amazing, but on top of all of that, they're setting it up pretty nicely, I think, because you have an older Batman where we pick up where he left off is still the same character from those movies, and then you have a different franchise, but it's still Batman franchise,
Yeah.
but a different story, a different Earth, with Robert Pattinson, a younger, more darker Batman.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be pretty sick.
I can't
Robert
wait.
Pattinson is a fantastic actor.
He is.
And he's going to kill it.
If he really wants to act, he can act.
He can act. From what I've seen in the trailer, like,
Twilight doesn't count.
yeah, but Twilight, like, it's like, I look at Twilight like
It's
this.
I don't want to talk about it.
I look at Twilight like this. Andrew Garfield, right?
Yeah,
He did. You ever watch Hacksaw Ridge?
that movie's amazing.
Because of him,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
You ever watch The Social Network?
that movie's also amazing.
So he's a great actor. We can establish
He can
that, right?
act. He can act.
Okay. So
He
then
can
they're
act.
like, "Hey, you want to be Spider-Man?" And he was like, "Sure." And then they're like, "Well, guess what? We're gonna give you
2 movies
shit to work with.
Yeah.
We're gonna write you the worst script
ever.
in any superhero movie ever made, right? And
Yeah.
Amazing
And
Spider-Man 2.
then what happened? You wanted more money?
Yeah.
And
then
they're like, okay,
nah,
screw you. See you later.
And then he's like, okay, bye. And they're like, okay, bye.
And what happens?
That's how I look at Twilight.
Yeah,
Robert Pattinson's a
that's
great
true.
actor. He wasn't given much on Twilight. That's my opinion. But
That's
anyway.
true. That's true. And then 10 years later for Andrew Garfield, he's coming back in Spider-Man 3.
In Spider-Man 3. Oh, man, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to be crazy.
I hope they release a trailer for it.
It's coming soon, they said.
I hope
because
so.
because everything is crazy now with the COVID and their schedules with filming and stuff. But, dude, I can't wait.
I can't wait either, man. Like,
But now they're going ahead with this Michael Keaton thing, too. Like, oh, man.
he's
So
and
good.
he's like what, like in his 60s?
I would say at least.
Yeah, and he still can do
He
it,
can
man.
still act, man. He just played a major villain in a major blockbuster
Yeah, and
movie.
he played Vulture
Spider-Man,
in
yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
And he's and he'll be back.
Yeah.
He will be in the new. I
You know,
think he'll be in the new Spider-Man.
you know, it'd be
movie.
awesome. I hope they do this. I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
They were saying that Christian Bale might make an appearance.
I don't doubt it because they're building their own multi-universe too.
Thing, but my theory is, I hope they do this. If they do this, that'll be so amazing.
Yeah.
If Christian Bale was in the Flashpoint movie,
But I think he's going to be,
that's the thing
and
because
they're not telling anyone. It's not
that's the
leaking.
thing too because in the Flashpoint, the animated one, which is fantastic by the way,
Yes.
when Barry went back in time to save his mother, the Bruce dies in the alleyway.
Yes.
If it showed like Christian Bale with Michael Keane like photographed together, and Michael Keane's like, that was my son, he died in the alleyway, and Barry's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they
Yeah.
did that, bro, like just
Okay. What you just said there reminded me of something too. You want to wrap up Batman though? Are you good with that?
yeah.
Because I saw a theory today that's gonna blow your mind. Okay. So there's a theory that in Spider-Man 3, when they open up the multiverse or whatever, through
Yeah.
Doctor Strange or
Yeah.
whatever, how they explain it, there's a theory that when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man walks through or whatever, or he shows up,
Yeah.
Tom Holland is gonna call him Uncle Ben because in Tom Holland's universe, Uncle Ben is Tobey Maguire, but he had already died.
What?
There's a theory that people are saying,
What?
yeah, that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man
It's
As
Uncle
we
Ben?
know him.
It's Uncle Ben?
is not Uncle Ben. No. Like, I'll try and explain it.
Okay.
He is Spider-Man, the one we know
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
2002 movie,
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Yeah, okay.
But when he comes into
Peter Parker's
the Tom Holland's universe,
yeah.
his face, in Tom Holland's universe, Tobey Maguire's face, that character,
He's like
is
Uncle
Uncle
Ben.
Ben. His Uncle Ben. There's a theory.
Oh shit.
So he's going to walk through and he's going to be like, Uncle Ben? Well, I thought you were dead. And then Toby's going to be like, nah, bro, I'm Spider-Man from Earth 177 or whatever.
That's if they do that,
That'd
bro,
be freaking like,
That'll
I
be-
saw that theory today and I was like, whoa.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
I hope if they do that, that'll be so sick if
Yeah.
they did that, man.
I would that would be off the wall. I just don't know if they would do that, but that'd be crazy.
If they did, I'll buy it on 4K Blu-ray.
I'll buy the 8K version.
Yeah, 8K
I'll buy
version. Yeah,
everything,
if my mother could run that.
Yeah, seriously.
But, I can't wait, man.
It's so good.
Yeah, I can't.
What do you want to get into now? You want to get it back into Star Wars, Mandalorian, maybe, or what do we got?
Well, we have another topic of. Well, we'll just mention this quick. The Sony's
Oh yes, that's
PS4 production it's on halt.
They halted all the production
for like the Pro and the Slim. I don't know why they didn't do it with the. They should have just stopped with the old model and go with the Slim because.
Well, you know exactly why they did it.
Yeah,
You know exactly why they did it.
Yeah, because they want to sell PS5s.
They want to sell PlayStation 5s because they're going to restock big time. And why would you make something that does roughly what the PS5 does in terms of 4K?
Did you know there was a quiet release of PS5?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
But
nobody knew it. And people were like, oh, yeah, it's on stock? Okay,
you know what? They have to do that now. They have to start doing that.
Yeah, because and now they have those people that put like 20 million bots.
Yes.
The scalpers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, so
you know what? They have to start doing it silently until it goes into so many people have it.
Yeah.
That's true. It won't be sold out as frequently.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how they have to do it, just silently, and then people pick up on it and buy it. Right?
Just that's it.
Because and you can't even go into the stores right now, right? It's just the way it is. So
yeah, no,
that's where we are. There's so many different rules in different regions now. I can't keep up with.
No, I know.
You can go into a store and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then and we have another topic here too that the game industry is. I knew this huge, man.
Huge.
From when I grew up back in the early 2000s.
Yes.
If you're a gamer, you're a nerd.
You're a nerd. Even when I was growing up.
Yeah.
You were considered a little bit of a nerd.
Yeah, a little bit of a nerd. Like
I would say, yeah.
You know, I was people like, well, you play video games? Like, why do you play video games? And I told one person specifically, I remember to this day.
Yeah.
I said, video games are gonna be bigger than movies and sports. And people laughed at me. I'm like, dude, yeah, you'll see.
Dude, I have a friend I used to work with. Who told one summer he booked a day off work. I was working like a part-time job.
Yeah.
He booked off work to go to a gaming event at we're in Ontario, here in Canada.
Oh, like those
he went to the
conventions things.
Not a convention. It was like a sporting event,
the sporting
esports event.
Yeah.
At the Scotiabank Arena, sold out, like more than a Leaf game.
Oh wow!
And like. He showed me a video and people were like losing their minds. Like I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
It's crazy.
It's huge. It's huge. It's bigger than, like you said, like the film industry and
it is
like combined. Like
it is.
It's insane, and it's bigger than most sports.
Dude, they have on the ESPN in the States.
They have their own coverage,
and they here in TSN in Canada.
Yeah.
They have their own conference like event.
Yeah.
Called esports.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
It's changed so much, like, in the last 10 years.
That's insane.
10 years, yeah.
It's like literally just gameplay of Rocket League, Fortnite, and what else?
Like all that stuff.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike's
a big thing,
CSGO,
man. I'm telling you, bro.
It's I don't know where I can pinpoint it, but I feel like it was like PewDiePie that, like, spun everything.
I think so, too.
I feel because I remember, like, from 2000, even to, like, 2011... If you were playing video games, you were considered a nerd. But I feel like as soon as PewDiePie came out, 2012,
then he changed everything.
14, especially when you got to 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
It was like gaming was like everyone does it.
Yeah.
And before, it was like, if you were a girl, you didn't play video games.
Yeah.
But now it's like, there's so many girl gamers.
Yeah, there's
like,
so many girl gamers. And like, some games, if I probably play like Street Fighter 5, whatever, and I'm facing against a girl, they're most likely gonna kick
your ass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
but before, it's like people didn't think about.
I'm like, god damn. I'm like, it's also a turn on, but like, god damn. You know what I mean?
But like, yeah, like it's how
insane.
everything's changed. It's insane.
It's insane.
It is crazy.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
Like before too, back in the day, they had a thing called Evil.
Yeah,
it's like a fighting convention,
right? Yeah.
And people get hyped up like. When like new fighting games coming out and stuff,
yeah,
like it was insane, dude. Like, once Smash, like Smash is like the most popular like, fighting game franchise ever because it's a Nintendo product.
Yes,
bro. Like, just released the DLC character of Sephiroth, right?
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
A few episodes ago. Yeah, like people go apeshit for that.
I know this one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's insane, dude.
It is insane.
Like I'll give another example too. Street Fighter 5.
Yep.
They're releasing. They have each season. They release like maybe like 3, 4, 5 fighters.
Right.
People, there's a character. You know Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Ryu.
Sure.
Ryu. Yeah. Oops. It's okay. It's not the same shit.
Yeah.
So they have a character named Dan.
Yeah.
He's like a whippy version of Ryu, right?
Okay.
You know the move Hadouken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Seriously,
Like it's like the top move in Street Fighter.
Ever. Yeah.
So for Dan, he does the Hadouken with one hand, and it's so whippy. He goes Hadouken.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like his character is finally being released in Street Fighter 5, and people were losing their minds because
Like,
people
freaking
want.
out, man.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
like one of the crappiest characters in Street Fighter history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like even the Street Fighter like movies, everything, the comics, the storyline's really good, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, man, like they released there was another game too, Fighting franchise that Capcom did. I swear to God, I hope they bring this Fighting franchise back, because if they do, I'll buy it instantly.
Oh yeah.
So the two Fighting franchise I'm talking about is called Rival Schools and Project Justice. Those games right now are skyrocketing in price, but I don't want to talk about that right now. And then, so anywho,
Please get into it.
and then what happened was that they're releasing a girl character that was only released for those games,
Right.
right? I forgot the girl's name. I apologize. I forgot the name. If you Google it, just put down
Sure,
like Street
yeah,
Fighter season, I think like 5 or whatever, 6, and then you'll see like the characters. But like, if all the fighting games they release, she's back in like Street Fighter 5, and people are losing their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like
the
everything
hype,
just
too.
changes like this
It's the
now.
hype, and it's all
And,
changed.
and it's from a video game,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I know.
And like, you're like here,
Think about that 10 years ago, right?
like, yeah, and like
it's
here
not
now
right.
in Canada, we live in Toronto area.
Yeah.
You go to a Maple Leaf game, you pay $500 to go sell all the way in the top.
It's true. It's true.
Like people don't want that shit anymore. Businessmen only go watch the Leaf game.
It's all, yeah, the Leafs are all like pre-owned tickets from
Yeah, and you
generations
go
of
and
families.
you buy
And you bring your business partners in.
a slice of pizza and a pop and a chip.
And it'll run you
And you-
$25.
$25.
Yeah,
it's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, man.
But Andrew, I think it's time we talk about a show
Yeah,
that
so
you've-
I was gonna say
you've needed to watch for a long time.
yeah.
And let me just say, I'm so glad you
I
were
finally-
able to finally have the same experience as us all watching the show.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about this for the rest of the episode, I think. Let me just say, first of all, after the sequel films, I didn't like Star Wars as much. I didn't have
I
the
lost
same
faith.
feeling.
I lost faith,
I
bro.
didn't have the same feeling in it as I did when I was a kid. After watching Mandalorian season 2 season finale, I feel like I'm 6 years old again. Ever since the finale, like just before Christmas,
Yeah.
I have been watching nothing but Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like I'm a kid again. Like actually,
Like I'm literally
anything.
watching Star Wars again right now.
like the movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've rewatched all the movies since, except for the poopy ones, the last 3,
I don't want to talk about that.
and then and the cartoons. I went back and watched the Clone Wars series from 2003, the 2D animated one.
Oh wow.
It's all on YouTube. It's 2 hours long, the whole thing.
Oh, isn't that the one with Mace Windu?
Yeah, and it's like super
Oh, I have.
cartoony.
Oh yeah, I have to. I have
You
to.
probably have that on DVD. Or
I have it
something.
on DVD.
Yeah. I used to too, but I can't find them. But they're on YouTube now. The whole thing.
Oh, you can just watch. Yeah.
Somebody edited it all together. It's just 2 hours. The whole thing.
Yo, Mace Windu, the Clone Wars.
Insane.
He's OP, bro.
He was badass, man. He was badass.
He's the one that screwed up General Grievous.
Yeah. No, they explain it in that show.
Yeah, he literally messed him up.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
It's so good.
He literally like cut his heart in half.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He's so OP.
But that's my point. Like, I went back to watch something like that because the Mandalorian finally gave me faith, kind of thing.
like
know
give
what I
you
mean?
hope to watch it again.
To watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like what a different feeling. But like okay, the first season's okay, right? Like you just watched everything in one day. We'll
I
say.
did. I started at 7:30 in the morning, and I finished at 10:30 at night. And
That's crazy.
we
Well,
have
you
a,
took breaks in between.
yeah. And then after I was on the group chat, I was like still watching it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, and our friend, aka Bucky, shout out.
Yes.
He's like, this is the way, because that's
This
what
is-
they say in the
yes,
show, right?
Yes.
And after I was like, guys, just to let you know, I put the Mandalorian GIF.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, all done.
All done. Yes.
And he's
I
like,
was so happy.
And he's like, yes.
Finally.
Yeah.
But like, okay, season 1's like okay. Right?
Oh yeah, that's
it's a
the
good
start off.
story.
Yeah.
And you have the child, you have, Baby Yoda, and it's okay. But season 2, just every episode, banger.
It was.
It was a banger every episode.
Wasn't the episode with the walking AT&T?
AT-AT?
Yeah, AT&T. Isn't that the second season?
I'm pretty sure it's the second season, yeah. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, and
But they have a few with speeders.
you know what's awesome? You know what's awesome too?
Yeah.
When Jin, that's his name, the Mandalorian Jin.
Jargon.
Yeah, Jargon. Yeah. When he finally removed his helmet, and and when you see me like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, in season 1. At the end of
yeah,
season
because
1.
he was about to die.
Because he was gonna die.
Yeah, and the droid's like, and he hates droids.
Saves him. Yeah.
Yeah, and he hates droids, and he's like, I'm not a human. The droid's like, I'm not a human living thing. I was like, you can show me your face. I want to save you.
Yeah. And then he did, right?
And
it wasn't a living thing. It's a droid.
Yeah, it's a droid.
And Moff Gideon, the bad guy or whatever, so badass. And I forget.
He's in Breaking Bad, by the way.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
And he's the villain, quotes or whatever. The bad
He
guy.
was also on another show too.
Yes, he was.
The Revolution.
Yeah.
I think so, something like that. I don't know what the hell happened. They canceled. He did a phenomenal job in that show
he's
too.
a great. I forget his name.
I forgot his name too.
Don Carlo something maybe.
I think something like that.
Something like that. But he so good. So he was made to play a villain.
He's the perfect villain.
Yeah, and he has the dark saber. That thing is so sick. I love it.
Oh yeah, that thing is amazing, man.
It's so sick. But what else was I gonna say? Like the second season made me feel like a kid again. Like
yeah, the
I'm
second
like Boba
season.
Fett.
Dude, when I saw him, I'm like,
So
holy
sick.
shit!
Yeah, same actor.
Same guy, yeah.
His voice, like, so good, man. Like,
And
in
when
the
I saw
helmet,
it,
it's so good.
in the second season, I saw the guy
Yeah,
that had his armor.
yeah.
I was like,
He's so skinny.
yeah.
I was like, what the?
His name is Timothy Almathon, by the way.
The
actor,
name?
yeah. He was in like Hitman. He was. He's in another show on Netflix too. I forgot what it's called. It's with Drew Barrymore. I forgot the name of it.
Okay, yeah.
So, I saw him like, I recognize that voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, and he took off his helmet. I'm like, oh, okay, it's the guy. He's a good actor too.
Yeah.
And after,
But he basically stole it, or he won it at an auction or something.
yeah, he won in I think in a bed or some shit,
Something like
that. And he was like the sheriff of the town in Tatooine, right?
Yes.
And then after, he's the guy, the Mandalorian's like, I'll make you a deal. If I destroy this gigantic big ass creature, the dragon, I think it's called the dragon, with the Sand people trying to kill.
No, I remember, but I forget what it's called.
It's like it's like the dragon something. It's like a big creature.
But that scene was so badass.
And it was so good.
Yeah, the CGI was amazing too.
Yeah, it was so good.
They're like flying through. I'm like, this is a television show. It's not even a movie.
I know.
Right?
It was so good. And then after they killed it, and they going, and then the Sand people like,
yeah, as always.
And then after, they made peace with that town, and then, man, and then after they got the armor from the Mandalorian got the armor from the guy.
Yep.
Because they made the bet.
Yep.
And then what happened was that Boba Fett saw when I saw the Slave 1, I'm like, yes. I was like, yes. I was so excited.
When they're on that planet, and he's like, my armor, please. Right?
Yeah, he's like, I need my armor right now.
And then the Mandalorian's like, no, you're not. Over my dead body, right?
Yeah, over my dead body.
He's like, I'm not talking about your armor, idiot.
Yeah, it's like my armor.
Yeah.
It's like my dad gave me that armor.
And then I saw they're having trouble fighting them, and then you see him go into the ship to get the armor.
Yeah, because he saw it.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he saw it.
And then he comes out and he's blasting everyone.
Oh
He
my
looks
God.
so cool,
It
man.
was such a badass shit.
And he looks great when he paints it, too.
Yeah, when he does the overhaul, back again,
nice.
dude.
And you know who else is in the show that's amazing? Bill Burr.
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
And he was in the show, and he's so good in the show.
Yeah, like any actresses and actors were on that show. Just a phenomenal job.
Actually, I forget her name. You know who I'm talking about.
The blonde hair one?
No, she travels with him the whole time. She used to be a UFC fighter.
That one.
Like an MMA fighter. Yeah. She used to be an MMA fighter, and now she's like a top character in a Star Wars
movie. That's the actress I was telling that might make replace Brie Larson as Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, that's right. Yeah, you did mention that. Yeah.
I think I don't know. There's rumors, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's rumors, but we'll see, right?
Yeah, but she's a good actress.
Really good too, yeah. And obviously, then the season finale was
dude,
so good. But okay, I watched it. Okay, I woke up at 5:30 in the morning the day it came out. So it comes out at 3. We're on Eastern time. It comes out at 3 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5:30 before work to watch it at 5:30, so I would have no spoilers. I even went on Twitter when I woke up at 5:30, and Mandalorian was trending #1 in the world already. It had been out for 2.5 hours.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, I can't. There's no way.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not watching it.
I was suspecting. I knew in this episode, because season finale, something's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was either gonna be Mace Windu or Luke Skywalker, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear one X-wing, and I'm like, it's Luke, right?
It has to be.
But then they're kind of like you can't really see who it is, and it's black and white. And I was
Yeah.
like, maybe it's Ahsoka. And then like you see the lightsaber, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, Ahsoka had the two. That's what thing too. Like Ahsoka was from the Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars series, and she's in.
And
she
survived.
survived.
She survived. She was alive.
Yeah, and you know who else? The female, I guess, all of them actually. The other Mandalorians, but the
Yeah.
main one with the kind of crown.
Yeah.
She's from the Clone Wars too, Bo-Katan.
Oh, Bo-Katan,
She
yeah.
has a big role in the Clone
That's
Wars
the thing.
as well.
That's the thing too, because that actress, she was like, she was on the Flash.
Yep, yeah,
She plays on the Flash. She plays in the Riddick movie with Vin Diesel,
yes.
and she's in that. She's a good actress.
Really
too.
good in that, yeah.
And then like man, like everyone in the role of the Mandalorian is just pure phenomenal.
Just
job.
it's dude up, like top down, a fantastic show. And then
such a good show.
I hear one X-wing, and I'm like, it's Luke Skywalker, and
Yeah.
then he's just clowning these guys.
Dude, he was killing them.
And the thing is, they showed, like, thank you, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, because
Yeah.
they finally showed that Luke Skywalker would kick anyone's ass, right? He's so powerful.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
so powerful, right?
I know.
Like, in the face of evil, he never turned against, like himself. Like, he never gave in to the dark side with
Yeah.
the Emperor and whatever,
Yeah,
Darth Vader,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, he's so powerful. And they finally show it, because, like, the Mandalorian is getting his ass kicked by one of them, right?
Yeah.
And Luke comes in and just kicks the shit out of, like, 50 of them,
Yeah, I know.
right?
I know.
And then, like, he comes out the elevator, and it's the same scene. You've seen it.
From
as Rogue One,
Yeah, Rogue One. Yeah,
where he's walking down the
with
hall.
Darth Vader.
So good.
Yeah, it's
perfect,
a father
man.
son moment.
It's father-son moment. It's so good.
Dude, like it was so sick. Like he just uses the Force and crushes that what do you call it? The droids. The super.
Dark Troopers?
Yeah, the Dark
Yeah, yeah.
Troopers. Thank you. He just crushes them. He's like the lightsaber deflecting.
Deflecting, and then there's one where he's like, he turns and pushes it, but his lightsaber's still behind him, and
Yeah.
he deflects one, and it kills another. Like, I was like, bro, like,
I was
it doesn't get better than this. Like, it doesn't get better
But
than
the thing that bothered me a little bit,
this. Okay.
it was his face, the CG.
Okay. Yes.
Just
But
a little bit.
here's my thing.
Yeah,
You could tell it was fake,
I know.
but I don't even think it looked that bad.
There was rumors that Sebastian Stan, the guy who played the
Stan.
Oh, thank you, Stan.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
I said Stan. Sebastian Stan, who played the Winter Soldier,
Winter
in,
Soldier,
in the
yeah.
Captain America the movie.
Yep.
Phenomenal, but I love that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
There was rumors that he might
Play
Luke Skywalker
in his own series.
in his whole series.
Yes.
But like,
He does kind of look like him.
That's
but
the
not
thing.
But not enough to, like,
but
they
if
can make him look like him. Yeah.
if they really wanted to, they would have got him to do all the scenes, to do all the fighting.
But the thing is, you know who did that?
Who did that?
That was Mark Hamill.
Oh, really?
And then they just de-aged him. They used CGI to make him look like
yeah, when he came in and he took off with the thing, right?
That was Mark Hamill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was actually him. Which, like, it should be him, because they
that's
really
true.
screwed him over in the last 3 movies.
Oh, yeah,
They really screwed him over. But that was actually him, and then they de-aged him. But I'm okay with it, because it was like a 5-minute scene.
Yeah,
But
that was an awesome 5 minutes.
oh yeah. But if you're gonna do like a full series with him, you have to recast. You have to get a younger
Yeah.
guy. You have to have Sebastian Stan, right? It's just the way it is. And he's already under contract in Disney. You might as well give him the series, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know
So
what I mean?
yeah, but and then like that whole scene, I was like, dude, like I was so like,
Your heart was pounding.
yeah, I was like, dude, this is amazing. Like this is
This is
fantastic. This
yeah,
is the best thing I've seen since I was a kid, right?
Yeah, it's so good.
And then at the end, he's saying bye to Baby Yoda. They have R2 there, and they're
Grogu.
leaving. Grogu.
Was it Grogu?
Sorry, Grogu.
Grogu. Yep.
And they're saying bye, and he takes off his helmet, says bye.
Dude, when I saw that,
the first time they're seeing each other face to face, I was like, dude.
Yeah, and then he teared up too.
Yeah, and the music and the way they shot it, I was like, dude, like Jon Favreau's like one of the greatest, like directors and I guess screenwriters like
Of all
today.
time.
Today, yeah, he's making a name for himself up there, man. Like,
Yeah.
if he keeps doing stuff like this, like
Even like
he took Star Wars back from the dead, literally. Like
yeah, literally, and like you even said that actress, the Jurassic World movies, Bryce Howard.
Bryce Howard Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. Yeah,
Dallas Howard or something. Yeah, sorry.
Jesus Christ, she's a good director, man.
She directed like 3 episodes.
Yeah, I saw her name. I'm
Amazing.
like, oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, she had big impact in this last season. She did. Yeah,
She did
man.
really good.
No, she's a really good. I think she did a little bit of. She was in Spider-Man 3, the old one,
Yes, she
And
was. She played Gwen Stacy.
and she played Gwen Stacy. But I
Yeah.
think she also had a position on, like, helping with the story and whatnot.
There's rumors that she might come back too.
Yeah, I know. It's so much, man.
I hope they do that. But like, yeah, man, like it was such a good show.
It is such a good show.
It was such a good show. Like I had a good time watching it on like the whole day.
And now, you have Mandalorian who has emotional feelings now.
Yeah, because
going into season 3, right?
That's the thing, because now like his way from before, he was raised by the old Mandalorian style, like
his old teacher,
like old teacher, like his religion is saying like this is the way I can like take off the helmet.
Yes,
and he finally does.
And now he's changed a little bit because of
Grogu. Yeah.
And then the other thing is you have another show coming now, the Book of Boba Fett.
Well, I saw the ending, which is awesome, by the way.
But here's the thing. Mandalorian, he used to be like no emotion, like badass, he's gonna kill everyone, just wants to get his money, whatever. Yeah. And then it kind of became emotional, and you have Grogu, and I'm good with that. I like that story. Boba Fett is cold-hearted.
Oh yeah.
I think this show is gonna be him like running Jabba's palace and just killing, just having bounties and killing people.
Yeah, just have his bounty days.
It's gonna be like a western, like actually, you know,
like western is
like
a Star Wars universe.
Pretty sick to watch. It's
absolutely.
Really
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
It's gonna be really good. I'm
like,
excited.
You know, it's funny too now because I know what was her name, Kathleen.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy.
She's gonna run off her contract.
Yeah, she's done.
I know, but she's gonna stay till her contract's up.
Okay,
and then he's gonna take over after that.
Yeah, I don't know why, but whatever. But like that's the thing too now, because if George Lucas comes aboard, and rewrites the proper episodes 7, 8, and 9.
Here's the yes. Yeah.
But like now, Lucas is gonna say like, oh, there was another. I had another Jedi Master that trained me, which his name is Yoda.
Yeah.
He passed on, and then Grogu. Jesus Christ. It's like him.
Yeah.
And the kid is 50 years old.
No, yeah.
50.
But in that species, he's a child. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's 50 years old and he's still a child.
Yeah. It's crazy. But Yoda was like 900 years old.
Oh, yeah. Dude, when he's like 100, probably like 220, he'd probably be like 10 years old in human years.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But like, the other thing too, this is what I'm thinking, right? You said George Lucas will come back. I don't think when Kathleen Kennedy's done, Jon Favreau will become president. Dave Filoni will become what Jon Favreau is, like running the stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And Jon Favreau will run Lucasfilm. But I don't think George Lucas is coming back. But I think Jon Favreau will use his stories. Will actually use the material they bought off of him. Probably. Because he did write stories. He did write a sequel trilogy.
Oh, yeah,
ideas.
He did. Yeah.
And I think he will take those ideas when he's finally in charge.
He should, because he does a phenomenal job.
So I don't think George Lucas will like return, but I think they will use him as like a guide. Like, where do you think this should go? Whatever. But I don't think he'll actually come back.
That's true too.
But I think they will use him as like
dude, like such a good freaking show, man.
Amazing.
I'm so glad that he like pushed me to watch it. I finally did it. I loved it.
Because the only reason I told you like keep watching it is because it's that good, and it brought me back to a place personally that I feel like I haven't stopped watching Star Wars since. Everything I can get Star Wars my hands on, like I just watch it now.
Yeah, like
so good.
It was such a good show. Like I watched it, like I said, from morning till at night, the whole day, and I loved every single bit of it. And I love too, like each episode when it's done, has like the picture of
the illustration.
Yeah, the illustration.
So good.
It's such a unique
I love the vibe,
concept.
And the music is so
good, man. It's so good, man.
Okay, so like the other thing I was going to bring up is I haven't told anyone yet either. Now it's gotten me back into a Star Wars mood, and like I said, I even started watching the old Clone Wars again because I used to watch it when I was very young.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the actual Clone Wars, the 3D cartoon.
I need to start watching that one.
So it's really gotten you back into it and feeling good. So I've bought something that is coming soon.
Oh.
And I will share it on the podcast when it comes, and I will share it with you when it comes.
Okay. But
I bought myself a Star Wars themed little luxury toy.
Okay.
So I will share with everyone when it arrives, but it should take some time because of COVID delays and all that.
Yeah.
So I'll share when it comes, but it's gotten me to a place where I was like, I want to get something really nice. And I think when I get it and show it off on the podcast, I think people will really like it.
I'm wearing right now a Star Wars Grogu t-shirt.
T-shirt, yeah, right. I have Star Wars, like a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
My fiance now, Daniela.
Oh yeah, congratulations! We mentioned it last week.
Thank you again. And then man, she knows I love Star Wars. I'm trying to get her to watch Star Wars.
Yes.
And because I watched this ridiculous show with her. It's the stupid show ever. It's called 90 Day Fiancé. So stupid. And I made a bet with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you make me watch this stupid show with you, you have to watch Star Wars with me.
Right.
And then she goes, you know what? Okay, I'll give Star Wars a chance.
A chance?
Yeah, I'll give it a chance. Because I'm in a mistake from before of showing her episode 1, the worst one.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. If you're showing somebody who's never seen it before,
yeah,
you have to watch them in a certain order.
I know. So I told her, I'm like, did you remember what happened the first? Like, no. I'm like, okay, good.
Because you're asleep.
Yeah,
because
like,
that,
it was more for you. I'm like, now you're gonna watch episode 4.
Yes.
And from there, I'm like 7, 8, 9 doesn't count.
Yes.
I told her, and she goes, okay. She's gonna give it a chance.
It doesn't count yet. You can watch them after.
No, I just told her it doesn't count because it's shit.
It is crap. It is. It's crap. Yeah, you're
But
right.
I told her, I'm like, if you want to watch it, we'll. It's like, if you want to watch it, then we'll watch it.
Yeah.
She finally watched Back to the Future.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she liked it.
Who doesn't? It's
like,
a great movie.
That's the thing, because she doesn't really like sci-fi.
Like
stuff.
sci-fi stuff. Yeah, but it's just a good. It doesn't matter that it's sci-fi. It's a good story.
It's a good story.
Yeah, man,
and I
it's the
told her, I'm
best.
like,
It's
just give it a chance. You'll like it. She goes, okay.
Yes.
And she watched it. And she actually liked it.
Because it's a good.
It's
movie.
such a good franchise.
It's such a good movie.
Such a good movie.
And like I'll say before we move on to our difficulties and annoyances,
I was going to bring up another topic.
or before we move on to our next topic, quickly, I will just say very quickly, if you've never watched Star Wars before, or you want to watch Star Wars with somebody who's never watched Star Wars before, the absolute correct order. I don't care what you.
It's episode 4.
I do not care what you read on Reddit. If you don't know anything about Star Wars and you want to watch them, you have to go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I don't care what you read on the internet or Reddit. You have to go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Then Solo, then Rogue One.
Then Solo.
Yeah.
Then Rogue One.
Yeah.
And that'll connect everything in nicely.
Yeah.
And then if you dare and you really like Star Wars after that point, which most people will.
Good luck watching 7, 8, 9.
Good luck stomaching 7. No. Good luck stomaching 8, 9. Because
8 was the worst.
Because 7 actually starts off promising, and then from there it's a steep Leviathan roller coaster to the
9.
ground.
Okay. The 3 last ones are shit. I admit that.
Yeah.
But 9 was like, it was like high the point of like, it was decent.
I will always say Episode 9 was a good movie.
It was decent.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. Okay.
It was decent for me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And like a dumbass I am, I bought all them on Blu-ray. I don't know why.
Yeah, but you're a fan.
I know. That's the thing. That's the thing, man.
But here's the thing too. I will always say, and I even said it when we left the theater, I enjoyed it as a movie. But in terms of story,
it was crap.
And as a finale,
it was crap.
As a finale to 9 movies, it was
crap.
Absolute letdown. But as a movie standalone to watch it, it was okay.
Like I said before, you have the technology on the dark Sith lord, the world, and you can't even make clones of like.
Listen. They have so much technology and story to go off of, and they literally thought of the most vanilla thing possible.
Yeah, they really did.
They really thought of the most.
You would have.
Kylo Ren killed the most powerful guy in the universe to then become the most powerful guy in the universe.
Yeah.
Only for the most powerful guy in the universe to come back.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then he goes to the dark Sith lord, to the dark Sith world,
which just exists, by the way, now.
Yeah,
just all of a sudden
it was like hidden for all these
years. Nobody ever knew about it.
Thousands of years.
So stupid.
Like, you had the technology of cloning Snoke and Palpatine. Like, bring back Count. I said it before, but like, you sure?
Everyone.
Bring back the Siths,
man. Everyone.
Like Darth Maul, Count Dooku, and all that shit.
There was something I read. I brought up last episode, Ryan.
Yeah.
There was something I read where they have a cut, J.J. Abrams' cut of the movie that's longer, and they'll never release it. They said, but it's longer and it has that in it. They actually shot that. They had the actors.
If they did that with a re-release, Jesus Christ, it would be so much better.
I heard they had Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen on set. They were there. They're in the movie.
Are you
shitting
me?
Yeah, and they cut them out. Yes.
Oh my god! If they re-release this, please do it.
They said they won't though. That's the thing. But I feel like years down the road they might.
They should.
But here's the thing. Anyway, it's too much to talk about. Like episode 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
we talk about it all the time.
They should, man. Like
it's crazy.
I don't know.
But you wanted to bring up another topic. There's too much to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, say quickly. What Jon Favreau, what he's gonna do?
Yeah.
He does a phenomenal job, and like I'm gonna say it again. just keep doing the good work,
Just
and
keep doing it.
Star Wars is gonna be amazing again.
Yes. And
So-
and thank you to him for
Yeah,
finally bringing us
absolutely,
something that's
absolutely.
yes, perfect.
All right then. So the next topic, quickly.
Yes.
So, you ever watch zombie movies, like good, decent ones?
Yes.
Okay. You ever played some zombie games, like
Mhm,
decent, good ones? Okay, so there's a little franchise that come in the 90s called, I mentioned this before,
Here we go.
called Resident Evil.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the movies were shit. So, yeah, like a big fan I am.
Yeah.
I bought all of them on Blu-ray. I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's your thing. You do it.
But, like, some video game movies are just, like, bleh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
What they did with the Resident Evil franchise, the movie-wise,
Yeah.
oh, so shit.
It's I can see your frustration. Yeah.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't go with the video game concept of
Mhm.
like, it's cool that they brought returning characters from the games to the movies, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like, it was ugh.
Poo-poo.
It was so shit. And I started watching like again, and I was like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
It was,
But it's like it goes from such a high point to like they made the films about it. And then
yeah,
it's so bad
exactly,
after, right?
exactly. Because
That's why it's frustrating.
it was a director. It was the guy who did the recent movie Monster Hunter.
Yes, yeah. That's
You're right.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Monster Hunter Scavenger or whatever that game is on PlayStation.
Yeah, Scavenger. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
But
it was
I get
a decent movie. Like it was alright. So like, what I heard that they're rebooting the Resident Evil franchise,
Yes.
was so excited because when I saw the cast of the people, certain
Yeah.
characters to play, dude,
It's gonna be.
they're
spot
gonna
on, yeah.
nail it now.
Yeah.
Because the story it's so good, man. Like you get the they have the police department called Stars,
Yep.
right? So they have the Alpha team and the Bravo team. What happened was that the Alpha team goes to the mansion in Raccoon City, like far away from the skirts of Raccoon City.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the city in the video game, right?
Right.
And what's gonna happen is that they're gonna go to the mansion. In the game, they go to the mansion, they see what's going on, and like, what the hell's going on? And there's like the zombies,
Yeah.
right? And they have an underground laboratory. It was made from Umbrella Corporation, and then like they continue from there, and then obviously it spreads and goes to the city.
Right.
But the best thing is that there's a guy, best villain hands down in like game history. His name is Albert Wesker, fucking genius. Excuse my French.
Explicit.
He's such a creative like guy, man. Like what he did to himself, he and a scientist named William Birkin, they made the T virus. Okay.
T virus.
Yeah.
G virus.
Yeah. The G virus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened was that Albert Wesker injected himself with the T virus. They made it made him not to turn into a zombie, because if he takes it, injects it, he becomes a zombie, right?
Right.
And what happens is that he injects himself with it. He's like, he has no symptoms. But what happened was that they were creating biological weapons called the Tyrants, right?
Yes.
So what happened was that in the ending of the first game, spoilers, but this game is really old. The Tyrant was in a glass case, like full of water,
Yeah.
and then it broke out. Supposedly killed Wesker, okay? And then in the end, you get a rocket launcher. Every Resident Evil game, you got a rocket launcher. You blow up the bad guy and you move on, right?
Right.
So what happened was that there's a cutscene in the game that Wesker is like full of blood. He gets up, his eyes are red. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? So what he did, he got the gene from the bio weapon, the Tyrant,
Yeah.
and he got it in his cells. He's like the Flash, bro. He runs fast. He has super strength. He has everything.
Yeah.
So like, there's a scene like when you shoot him, he's like dodging bullets, like the movies we're about to
The Matrix, yeah.
review, like Agent Smith, right, in the Matrix movies.
Yeah.
Dude, he's such a badass villain. And then what happened was that William Birkin was developing the G virus.
Yes.
Then what happened was that Umbrella said, you know what, we're gonna take the shit from you, because the sheriff in Raccoon City is an asshole. What he did is that he locked down literally Raccoon City. He was pretty much like an undercover Umbrella Incorporated like guy, right?
Uh-huh.
They paid him a crap load of money to see what's going on. They want to see like how this biological weapon, the T virus, spreads all over the citizens of Raccoon City. Then what happened was that these soldiers came, tried to steal the G virus from William Birkin. They're like, yo, you better give me that briefcase because we're gonna bust a cap in your ass. Like legit, like you better give it. And he's like, no, this is my hard work. I did this, I created this. And he drops something on the floor like accidentally, and he gets shot. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
And his wife was working with him. Her name is Annette Birkin. What happened was that it's like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna get help. Stay here, okay?
Yeah.
And there was one sample of the G virus. He checked himself. That's it. It's over.
Oh wow.
He transforms into a monstrous beast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you see, like his arm mutated. He has like gigantic claws. He has an eye.
On his arm.
Yeah, like
That's
he
so
literally loses one eye. He has an eye in his arm.
Wow.
He's a beast. And then after, the more he kills, the more he evolutions. Yeah.
The more
It's like
up.
it's such a unique concept of story, right?
Yeah.
That's why to this day, Resident Evil 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
But like right now, this reboot of the movies, if they do it right,
It'll be.
I'm gonna watch it
Right,
regardless.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I
It'll
cannot
be-
wait. I
it'll
cannot
be
wait for
a
it.
smash hit.
I cannot wait. And speaking of movies now, to the
Well,
next,
I was gonna say, Andrew.
yeah.
Would you like to take the red pill or the blue pill?
Oh, I like to take the blue pill because of Viagra. That's joking. No, I'll take the red pill.
But yeah, man, I finally watched The Matrix after you've been bugging me to watch all three
Yeah.
of them. All three of them. Well, I watched the first one a while ago, but I finished the last two. Recently.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of it?
And dude, it's so good.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, it's so good. And I would rather get into like more detailed like each movie like in a different episode.
Yeah.
But like
We'll just talk about like
just as a basic review right now,
yeah, basic review. Yeah.
like very good movies. Like
It's so good
kept me
writing.
entertained the whole time.
I know.
The writing's very good. The characters are all good.
Everything's
the
good.
relationship's good. The one thing, and I texted you about it, that doesn't hold up to this day
Yeah.
is the CGI
know.
kind of stinks,
I know.
especially in the fight scenes.
I know.
Especially when there was like 500 million Agent Smiths for the first time.
Yeah. Pretty much the
Yeah,
whole
this-
Matrix is filled with
No,
agents.
but the first fight where there's a bunch of them,
Oh yeah,
that
that's
CGI
right.
looks terrible.
In the park, like in the park.
In the park, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That CGI looks horrendous.
That's the thing too, because there was like people that tried to dress up.
Yeah,
as
no,
them.
no. I just mean when they're fighting, it's like super unrealistic. Like not unrealistic.
Oh
but
no, I
like,
totally
looks
agree.
terrible, yeah.
I totally agree.
But that's the thing. But other than that, the story fantastic. The ending was just amazing. Like the last like hour of Revolutions, the third one.
Dude, like the fight scene against him, like and
Oh,
Smith,
so good.
it was so good.
And even the battle against the machines, the machine world or whatever.
Right,
when they're-
yes, yeah.
So good. And then Neo loses his eyes too at the end.
Yeah, he can't see, he's blind.
He can't see, but he can feel everything.
Feel it, yeah.
Not feel, but he can sense everything.
sense
Still see
it, yeah.
everything. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
so
when he
good.
sees now, like when his blind, it's like all
Yeah.
orange,
Yeah.
right?
And now they're making. Now I'm actually excited for the fourth
The
one.
fourth one,
that's
yeah,
coming
because
out.
now you watch these ones.
Yeah, now I've watched them, but I think my opinion would be different if I watched these a while ago. About
I
the
know,
fourth one,
but that's the thing, because like these movies were released in
a long time ago.
2003.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
what I'm saying is, still very good story. I liked it. All the characters are like very likable and hateable. Like Agent Smith is very hateable.
But he's such a badass, man.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. He's so good like that,
Yeah,
right? Like it's so good.
I know.
So I really enjoyed it, but like I said, like in a future episode, I'd like to get into it more detailed. Maybe I'll make some notes and we'll actually talk about specific.
Yeah,
things,
specific things. Yeah.
But overall, like very good, and I understand the premise. He is a virus, basically,
Mhm.
in the Matrix,
Mhm.
just as if you got a virus on your computer,
Mhm.
basically. So,
Mhm.
and Neo finally kicked the shit out of that virus. at
yeah,
the end.
Neo's like the antivirus.
He is literally Norton. Or
Yeah,
whatever it's
yeah,
called,
Norton the
Yeah,
antivirus.
Norton
yeah.
antivirus. Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
So no, really good. I love the movies.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good. Very
really,
good.
Really
Very
happy.
good.
The first one, I think, is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
But well, because it's the first one. But and just the concept, I really like.
Yeah, because the second and third one were filmed like the
Together,
same year.
it's kind of like even at the end
Yeah.
of the second one, it says "to be continued," right?
Yeah.
So, or to be concluded.
They
or whatever,
literally
just like
like
Back to the
filmed it
Future.
all at once. So
It's the same with Back to the Future.
that's the thing, because pretty much
Exactly.
because the second one was released in early 2003, and the second one, the third one was released like late. I think it was like November 2003.
2003, but they both came out the same year. For
Yeah,
sure.
they came out the same year. Yeah.
But yeah, I 100% really enjoyed it.
There's another one. You haven't watched, but it's
Oh,
like
I know.
it's like
There's an
anime one.
animation,
Yeah,
yeah.
Animatrix. That one's pretty good too. It's just a prequel of like the actual
What happened before?
Yeah, what happened
That's
before.
that's on my bucket list too to watch, but down the road.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
That's good. That's good.
But
yeah,
Andrew,
we'll do a mini review in the next episode.
I would like to do a next episode, like really
do
get
a
in depth
review.
of everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's now time for our favorite segment, our last segment.
Yeah.
It's Darius' difficulties and Andrew's annoyances.
Yes, it is.
Andrew, would you like to go first, or maybe I'll go first? You've been going first a little bit.
Yeah, I'll let you go first this
Let me
time.
go first.
Yeah.
Okay, mine has to do a little bit with what we just talked about. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
my annoyance is when you make, let's say, a movie is made, and it's a hit,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you make a sequel, right?
I know where this is going.
And maybe it's not as good, or maybe
Yeah.
it is as good.
Yeah.
Usually sequels are not as good, right?
Yeah.
And let's say those movies were made in, I don't know, 2005,
Okay.
right? Let's just it doesn't matter what year, but let's say
Mhm.
2005. 2005 and 2007, let's say. right?
Okay.
And then they're great successes, and then there's no movies made in between. The franchise dies.
Yeah, I know.
And then they reboot it and make a third one in
Yeah,
2021.
I know.
I don't like that. That's
I
what's
know.
giving me difficulties this
Yeah,
week.
I know.
I don't like it when they just reboot it out of nowhere just because they know that they can make money off of it because the last ones were successful.
Mhm.
But they reboot something so many years down the line that it might not be that good. And I'm getting that vibe with the new Matrix.
You know what's funny? You
But
know
hopefully
what's-
it's good.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
When I just talked about the Resident Evil,
Yes. That.
the trilogy was crap,
Yeah.
and now they're rebooting it.
But that's different in my opinion.
That's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying is if when you make like two movies, let's say, or a trilogy,
Yeah.
and then you release one that's still part of that, not a reboot.
Yeah,
That's
I
still
know.
part of that so many years later because of the money, right?
You know what?
Yeah.
You ever watch the movie The Underworld?
No, but I know they're good.
That's the thing, because the first two was modern.
Yeah.
Then they did the third one, which was a prequel of like what actually happened.
Yeah.
Of like the war of the Lycans and the vampires.
Yeah.
Good movie franchise, but the fourth and fifth, Jesus
Not so good.
Jesus Christ, man.
But
it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
That is my difficulty.
All right, that was a good one. That's
What's
a good
your-
one.
what's your noise
Yeah,
this
my
week?
noise is that you waiting for a game to come out, Cyberpunk, and you get excited. You want to see, you want to play it.
Yeah, because it's a brand new game. And
Brand
it's
new
so
game, new products from the company. They're good. Yeah.
Trusted brand.
Trust a brand, and then you buy it, you put it on your PS4 or your Xbox, or you download on Steam or Epic Games on your
Or
PC.
So have it, yeah.
Yeah, and then you play it, and it's like 40% done.
Yep.
And it's all
At Cyberpunk.
and Cyberpunk, and like just games in general, like Call of Duty,
Yeah, Call of Duty is a big one too. Right?
dude. Like
Yeah.
they keep releasing games over and over
Mm-hmm.
and over. It's the same thing. I don't even know if I did get Cold War this one,
Honestly, I really like it, but that's a different
but
story for a different time.
I don't know, man. It's the same.
It's not though.
It is.
Andrew,
It is. Come on, you tell me that Call of Duty is not the same?
I will tell you that a bunch
Like-
of Call of Duties are the same.
Like
but I
the
will tell you
like
that
the
Cold War
Treyarch
is
one.
not.
I mean,
This one's not the same.
I don't know, man.
It's different, especially on PlayStation 5. It's not the same.
I don't know.
It's actually fun.
I don't know.
But you're not even talking about Call of Duty specifically.
No, just
You're
like
talking about a bunch of games.
yeah, like just in
There's
general.
a lot of games
like
that are like that.
yeah, man. Like it's just like
NHL.
yeah, literally EA.
Yeah.
Like there's Madden and FIFA.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah,
Big one.
Yeah,
Like that.
Star Wars. It's just like now, like sports games, I really don't care for anymore. The only one that I care that I buy because you end up buying it and everyone else buys it
Yeah.
too is NHL.
But like you said, it's because everyone
Yeah,
else buys it, right?
yeah,
and it's the only sport. Like
it's the only sports
I'm crazy
game.
for hockey, and it's the only hockey game on the market. So
Yeah,
I have to buy it.
I'm telling you, to this day, hands down, NHL '94 is the best one.
Yeah, but that's a story for another day too.
That's-
Actually, I would like to have a debate about our favorite sports games ever. We should do that actually. one
Oh
day.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yeah,
But,
it's just like yeah,
but I do
man.
agree with you on that, 100%.
Like I don't get it. Like why release a game when you're not done? Like just delay it. I know it costs money to delay it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just wait when you have
It costs marketing money to delay it, but in the end game, Avengers,
Literally.
You make more money on sales because more people will buy your game, because if it's
Exactly.
garbage,
Buy
then
your
no people will
product
buy it.
because they enjoy it.
100%.
But like, oh my god, I can't deal with this crap anymore. Like now, like I just don't. I wait until the game's fully done, like single player games. I mean,
and then you buy it.
Then I buy it.
And that's Cyberpunk for you.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, right now, like literally, like. Like right, there's another one it's probably gonna come out soon. That I'm excited to get. It was Gran Turismo.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the new Gran Turismo.
But that's the thing. Like now, like for Gran Turismo, they're gonna most likely they always do add like new cars and whatever throughout. Okay, that's understandable. If you have the option to buy it, it's up to you. You know what I mean?
Right, and I probably won't buy it, so they should add it for free. But that's the thing.
See, now what I miss of the old days, like on the PS2, is that you play a game, you progress in it, you unlock it, in it, no currency, bullshit, whatever, all that crap. You just play, you have fun, you unlock, and you enjoy the experience.
And you enjoy it,
yeah.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? And then now games these days, you release 60%. Oh yeah, it's broke. Okay, let's patch it.
Oh great, yeah. Now we'll patch it.
I'm gonna patch it. Yeah,
it's that's frustrating.
Like, screw you, man. Like it's so ridiculous.
I guess that's.
I
can tell that's annoying for you.
Yeah, it's really annoying. So yeah, that's my annoyance for this week.
That is your annoyance. So we'll wrap up this interesting episode.
Yeah,
but it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
Of the DnA podcast. Next week we'll be back to our normal setup, I guess, and we'll talk about. All that good stuff. I want to talk about the Matrix more 100%.
Yeah, we're going to give an actual good, like,
really,
a review on it.
In-depth review.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the movies, I'm telling you. And we'll talk about a bunch more, like, still lots of Star Wars news. Always coming. Always stuff
they always
moving.
release Star Wars stuff now. Like,
yeah, like, all the time. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, Disney. Yeah, okay, you want to watch?
Cool, yeah. Sure.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
And obviously Spider-Man as time goes on and whatnot. But
WandaVision.
we didn't even talk about that, but we will talk about that next week.
Yeah,
I will be watching.
I'm excited because it's gonna be released on my birthday.
On your birthday, yeah.
Which is
and
awesome.
2 episodes. Two episodes.
Which I'm excited for.
Back to back. But yeah, you can find us on YouTube, obviously, every Monday night at 5 p.m. And like I've said before too, you can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, but if you find us there, you can actually listen to the episode a day earlier on Sundays. So it's there on Sundays, and the video podcast goes up Monday nights on YouTube.
Yeah.
So check us out there. Obviously, you can find us on social media. Our Instagram and everything is in the description, so check us out there. And Andrew.
Just like what Darius saying, just have a listen. You enjoy what we talk about because we just talk about like multicultural stuff
and what we like,
what we
pop
like,
culture,
or just whatever, just in general. Yeah. And then I'd like to say like right now, Happy New Year, by the way.
Yes.
And just say like just take it easy. I know what is going on right now with this pandemic. It's just hard times. Just be safe and just take care and
just stay safe.
Just stay safe and just like
try and do stuff you enjoy.
Yeah, do stuff
have
you
fun.
enjoy. Have fun.
Best of your abilities.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching and listening, everyone.
All right, take care of yourself.